Hey, it's Uncle Joe Jeeps. Here's a situation I've got here. This is my Renogy DC Charger with an MPPT, and this is what runs my fridge primarily, but I also have charging stations mounted on the other side. The problem I have is this core gets pretty hot. I think it has an operating temperature of 149, 148, somewhere in there. And I know that I've seen it reach 153 during the heat wave we just had, and are more or less still in. So what I've done is I've ordered myself a fan, a little 12-volt fan, and a controller. And I've got these wired together with these little clips here to wire them all up. And this controller will let me set a max temperature and a min temperature, more or less. It's got this little probe. So the idea is that I will set a temperature, an ambient temperature, say of 100 degrees or 98 degrees or whatever it is. Because when it's about 90 in this truck, maybe a little more, this thing's already cooked up, you know, well past that, well over 100. And so the idea is this fan will kick on and then hopefully draw some of the hot air out of this. So that's kind of like the plan. I was going to put it up on top, but then I thought that might invite a problem of stuff falling down into it. It does come with a couple of grates that you can put on the top and bottom. I think what I'm actually going to do is mount it over here and have it draw outward. There are a couple of holes in here. I don't think I need to put a vent hole, though I could. In fact, I could probably put a vent hole over here and put a little grate over that, maybe. I don't know. I think it'll draw enough out of these holes, and there's one over here too, that I think it'll draw enough air to pull the heat out, and that's kind of like where I'm at with it. So yeah, hopefully that'll take care of my heat issue. Even if it'll drop it down and just keep it no more than the max that it can handle, that'll be worth it. If it can drop it, you know, 10 degrees by moving some air, I'll be happy with that. So yeah, unfortunately, looks like it's going to rain any minute. We've got a lot of passing showers coming today, so we'll just have to see if we're able to get this done. Why'd you take the awning off this side? You could have used that. Yeah, I could have, but I took it off of this side. What are you going to do? Yes, I'm in here with the AC on. So I had envisioned this going here, and then the wires going through a hole, but I think what I'm actually going to do is just kind of Velcro it right here. Everything will be contained. The fan is in, as you can see. And it looks very nice. So yeah, I'm gonna get that there, hook it up, see how it does. There we go. This might go a lot easier if I put it on here first. Call it a hunch. The easy backing tape, right? It's easy. Yeah, just peel it right off the back, man. Oh yeah. And there we go. That's fairly strong. All right. Okay, conceptually this thing works. I don't know that I'm going to leave it like this because I don't like this just hanging, so I'm going to have to fix all of that. But conceptually it works. I've got it set to 35 degrees Celsius and 32 degrees Celsius. Currently the temperature in here is 28 because I've got the AC going. But if I raise that temperature up, get a little close here to my probe, as soon as we get to 35, this thing's going to take off, and here we go. it goes. And once it backs down to 32, the fan should cut off. There we are. Okay, I ended up relocating everything over there. This is going to go away. Right now I've just kind of got it in there as a concept. But that's probably where it's going to end up living for now. And it can be removed easily enough. So now I just need to lengthen this wire here and I'll be in good shape. So this is where we ended up. I used another one of these little crimpers here, little connectors, because I'm going from very small wire to relatively large wire, and that's just because that's kind of what I had with some of this. I could probably find some smaller, but I think we're going to be fine. I got this velcroed up over here just like that. That's just to keep the weight keep it from pulling down. You know, it doesn't weigh much of anything, but just precautionary. It's probably a little bit busier in here than I'd really want it, but this fan only pulls, it's less than 1/4 of an amp at 12 volts, so it only runs at about 2 watts. So I've got a 1/2 amp fuse over there. I could probably find me a smaller fuse, but I think a 1/2 will be good for now. Everything else is limited at 10 except for the fridge, so we're never going to exceed 10 amps. So you know, and that little guy's never going to exceed a 1/2 an amp. I don't think if it's shorted that thing would catch fire or anything at that low of an amperage, but you know, it'd probably just die. So, but anyway, it's very low draw, so there's nothing really to worry about, I don't think, here. But yeah, that's gonna work for now. I may clean it up at some point even more, I don't know. You know, nothing's ever in here really, but yeah, it does work. We can kick the temperatures up, and we've seen that the fan will kick on, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's not beautiful, not elegant, but it'll work. All right, so maybe that'll keep my my Renogy under control temperature wise. It's not a real hot day today, it's just real muggy. So I just went ahead and cranked up old Gobi and enjoyed the AC while I worked on most of that. But it gets sunny again, gets hot enough, say above 90 degrees, then I can start playing with that temperature range. So we'll just have to see. Right now I've got it at 35 and 32 Celsius, so I may have to kick it up a little bit, especially if it starts wearing the battery out. But at 2 watts, it's really, you know, it could run all day and night, and I probably got, even on a cloudy day, I probably got more than that in solar coming down. So anyway, we'll keep an eye on it, and you know, not all mods are elegant, right? Not all of them are beautiful, but some of them are necessary nonetheless, and that's kind of what this is. I want to make sure that thing stays good and comfortable in range, and not come out one day and old Gobi's on fire or something. So anyway, we'll catch you on the next one.